Welcome to Ignorance Unleashed with your host Salvatore Cavalieri. Step into Salvatore's bold and unapologetic take on today's news and its impact on real estate. In just 10 minutes, enjoy no nonsense insights with a dash of humor and absurdity. Approved by his psychiatrist and wife because they agree he needs this outlet.
Well. Another day here in this podcast, and today's topic is going to be about family and relationships with family and real estate, of course. So, how's that going to be managed? Okay. So, my philosophy is the following: in a family, you have your direct family, which will be most likely will be your partner or your wife, husband, and of course the kids. So that's the immediate family. The other family is the extended one. Okay, so there is a friend of mine who told me years ago that families are genetically designed to disappoint you. So sometimes I think about it and I ponder: is that correct? Is that an exaggeration? I guess it all depends on expectations. It also depends of how we grew up. Okay, so there are families that they are clearly close, and the definition of close is changes. Close means really working together for a common goal or to support each other to get to a common goal. Okay, that's together. Some other families may consider together just to see you once in a while during Thanksgiving, and hopefully you can have a meaningful conversation. So, why am I saying this? Well, recently I had an experience with a family member that I know him um, somewhat well, younger than me, and he has been in different industries. Not real estate. And as you know, probably you know that I've been in real estate most of my life. When I grew up in Venezuela years ago, of course, my father was in construction, and of course, we had to sell those assets over there, and then also here in the United States, either for me, for my own assets, or the assets of client of ours that do business also with us, right? So going back to that, so this particular relative, it is now trying to get into real estate and is pondering about it, etc., etc. So, is my philosophy: if I am sick, if I don't feel well, if I have a joint problem or a foot that is not working or have a cough, I will go and seek the appropriate person. I will talk to the person that goes and knows about it. Okay, I have someone in the family that's in medicine, and I will go to her and says, "Hey, look, I have this thing. What do you think?" Well, of course, she loves me a lot, and of course, first of all, she will be so also upset for something minor, but then at the end, I know it's a form of expression of love, and she will prescribe or direct me to where I want to be. So in life, you need to be coached, you need to be led to the people that have been working productively for years in whatever field. What I find interesting it is that families are disjointed sometimes, meaning that when we get together, instead of talking about something meaningful and productive, what we're talking about is meaningless stuff. What is for sale on the internet? Black Friday is here. I tried this brand and the other brand, and nothing meaningful is really coming from that. And that really bugs me, and it bothers me. Okay, because I find it that is a waste of important energy, especially when you have a family, when you have maybe one member is in the medicine, in the medical field, another one is in probably engineering, another one is an attorney, another one is something else. And all that collective knowledge can be used to prop up a business, to have energy, and to take whatever goals the family may have, and if one of those goes a real step further. So this family member that I know for years, since he was really young, he came up with a fabulous idea that where he needs to start buying real estate, all of it cash. He's not going to use the power of leverage, of responsible leverage, and then he's going to grow his empire. Okay, and so listening to this comment really, and this was off the cuff. This was something not planned. The conversation was by accident. So I find amazing that even though family members know that in the family you have someone who have had success, who has fallen, who has coming up, not approaching and asking for advice and coming up with their own suggestions. Now to make this comment really, really useful, it is important to know that leverage, using someone else's money to finance your business, to finance real estate in this case, is one of the most productive ways to grow your fortune. Okay, using 100% cash, which is prevalent in a lot of cultures, and I understand why. Some cultures, some countries, they have interest rate that they're in the 30s. Okay, in the best day, then well, probably cash is the solution. No, okay, but not here in this economy in the United States. So listening to someone who's new in this, not listening also to advice that that's not the best way to go. It is the lesson of the day that whatever decision you're going to make, especially if it is real estate, you have to seek the right advice from the people that have been doing this for years. So I was a little bit disappointed on that, and I was not called. I actually was through the grapevine to another very close relative of mine that I learned about this, and this person wants to do this, and I'm not seeking advice or things. He is not the way to grow. Is not the way to really exponentially expose yourself. Okay, to a higher level of investment. So prudent leveraging, it is extremely useful to grow your portfolio. So you have to have your surrounding of capable lenders, and they're capable lenders for every kinds of deals, for multifamily businesses like the ones below, if you can see them. Yes, they are specialist lenders on that. Single family home, plenty of those. Commercial, plenty of those lenders. Okay, and you will see that some of the conditions that they lend money to you are very favorable, extremely favorable. Okay, so using your cash to finance your investment is one of the, in the United States. Okay, of course, I have people from other parts of the country listening to this. Okay, and they may disagree. So using leverage can really exponentially do that. Besides that, the leverage, the amount that you pay in interest is tax deductible. Okay, part of that, or at least a great part of that, depending, you need to consult with your CPA. Okay, on this one. Okay, but it is also part of business. You don't pay taxes on debt, really. So you can be increasing your portfolio exponentially using someone else's money. Put 20%, 25%, put something down, grow your portfolio, and maybe you can take some money out of it after some years and reinvest it. So we can have a very detailed podcast about this topic. I'm just giving the overall of it, okay? But the important thing it is about family, and a family, when they get together, they should talk about meaningful stuff, okay? That advances the whole family forward. And my philosophy it is to seek the advice of those who have the experience, okay, who have gone through the good times and the bad times, the ones who have fallen and have risen up. Those are the ones that you need to seek first in your family, and see what they can come up with, assist you, give you a shortcut instead of a longer learn, probably with a lot of mistakes along the way that could be prevented. So that's the message of the day, that you need to be always available to help the family, and at the same time seek that advice from the appropriate person, from the appropriate bank of knowledge that may be around. So I'm still debating if it is true that families are genetically designed to disappoint you, like I said at the beginning. But seek knowledge, and if you don't know it, study, learn, get educated, especially for the ones in whatever field it is that you are seeking to expand your wealth of being and the wealth of knowledge. So please provide your comments right here below. I would love to hear those. And also, just don't make a comment. If there is something you did not agree, provide a solution. You just don't be a person just filling up and say, hey, I don't agree with you. Just provide feedback to me and to everybody else who's reading and listening to this. Okay? With that said, make it a great day. Take care.